positive, adaptive, cognitive reframing on top of the way that you really feel. And you did a really good job there of saying, this is what I think this is what I try to tell myself, right? I don't know if this makes sense. There's like an upper cognition that comes from your cortices, which is what you should say, and you're trying to program yourself deeper down. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand.
Right? So like you're telling yourself things like, oh, this is not helpful, stop doing it. And you're trying to get yourself to like stop thinking that way. What is that thing from down here? That's the perfection. You expect perfection from yourself. Why? That's a hard question to answer, and I can ask it in a couple of different ways, right? Well, maybe let me ask you an easier one. When did you start expecting perfection from yourself? Do you remember?
Very long time ago.
So, what makes perfection so important to you? Why can't you be less than perfect?
Time to win, bitch.
I know the answer to your question. I think I was ingrained with an idea that the more perfect I was, the more my dad would love me.
That'll do it, man.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked, huh?
I mean, I think that's life.
Focus.
And I know that's a weird thing to say, but even that, there's a subtle value judgment there of like, that's kind of, I mean, I don't, like, it's, yeah, obviously, but also, like, you're not fun. And sometimes that happens to people, and life isn't perfect.
Yes!
And it's sad,
Okay.
for sure. Do you want to say more about that? Like what, how did you learn that? I mean, because it sounds like we, you know, that answer was in you and you kind of knew it. And so I'm guessing you thought about it before. Does a particular story come to mind or something that you feel like letting out?
I mean, in this regard, my childhood is hazy in the sense that it's not as much like a specific story as it is like this idea that if I finished a basketball game and I was the best player in the game, like meaning I had a really good game or something, I would be reminded of like the 2 free throws that I missed, or the.
Oh my god.
There was no such thing as like
Get out!
The 8 free throws
Oh my god.
that I made. It was like,
oh my god.
10. Let's talk about how you could have made the other 2.
Oh my god.
And that was like almost immediately after the game. It was never. It wasn't like something like in practice the next day or something like that. And I know my dad was raised in a family that was a lot about appearances.